Rickea Jackson, we're here.
Yes.
How are you feeling? Did you ever think this day would come?
No, it feels like it's been forever, but at the same time, it feels like, snap a finger, I'm a senior, my last year of college eligibility, so it's a very surreal moment for sure.
Beautiful drive and the finish, Rickea Jackson.
Highlight reel for Rickea.
Rickea Jackson, over 2,000 points in her collegiate career.
Jackson, a three from the left side. That's good.
Rickea Jackson saying, I got the answer.
I want to talk about your entire story here at Tennessee, but in order to do that, we have to go back to the beginning. When you made your decision to come to Tennessee amid some challenges that were going on at the program that you were with, what was it that stood out to you about Tennessee and getting a second chance opportunity here?
Definitely the family atmosphere. I wanted a more healthier, more diverse setting. I feel like I got that with Tennessee. Everyone just loved on each other, and you can tell that the coaches really care about us outside of basketball. You know, they treat us like we're not just basketball players. So I feel like that meant a lot, and that's what stood out to me.
In your first season here, you were shaking things up right off the bat. So much energy that you brought to this Tennessee team that everybody across the country was recognizing. You were leading Tennessee in scoring, brought Tennessee to the SEC championship game, and had a postseason run in the NCAA tournament to the Sweet 16. Can you pinpoint one moment when you were here that you thought, okay, yes, I made the right decision?
I've always felt like I made the right decision, but I'll have to say during that Florida game, when I felt like we started to come together as a team, you know, having so many different transfers, building that chemistry throughout the season. I feel like around SEC play was when we started playing our best basketball.
And that was your first big decision coming to Tennessee. Your second happened in deciding to come back and use your 5th year of eligibility. Why did you decide to put the pause button on the WNBA and come back?
Yeah, it was so many different reasons that went into play. One of them being, again, I love my teammates, I love my coaches. So, you know, when you love something so much, you don't want to rush and leave. Another thing being, just wanted to polish in my game more. I definitely wanted to build more confidence in areas that I feel like I've lacked in. And I just wanted to be that complete player or a better player that I can transition to the W a little bit more smoothly.
Tennessee's trying to bounce back from a Florida State loss on Thursday, and they'll have to do it without Rickea Jackson, listed as day-to-day with a lower leg injury. How much of a challenge will it be tonight to get back on track?
Overall, your time at Tennessee hasn't just been about the wins, the 20-plus point performances, or the double-doubles for you. You've also faced some hardships, working your way back into the starting lineup, and then the injury that you had this past season. In those moments, how were you able to take a step back and reflect inwardly to then propel you on the court?
Yeah, I'm very grateful that I went through my journey. My journey is my journey, and can't no one take that from me. I feel like it built character. I overcame a lot of adversity, things that I didn't think would happen, but in all, I'm grateful for it all because I feel like it made me the person who I am today.
Talking about Coach Harper as well, because she's the only coach that you've ever had for 2 consecutive seasons. What did that consistency in a coaching staff help you develop on the court?
Like you said, first coach for 2 years. It felt great to have that. You build a relationship, you feel like your coaches know you a little bit more. You know, it's not just a couple months and they think they know you. Like I feel like they know me on and off the court, and it felt good to, you know, have that support system off the court, on the court. So I just felt like it felt pretty good to have a little bit of consistency for once.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the other coaches too here on this staff that have helped build you into the player you are today?
I feel like each coach is so different. Like literally each coach has poured into me in different ways. Coach Sam with the tough love, Coach John with the jokes, Coach Joy always staying in my ear about rebounds and everything like that. So I feel like it's just pretty cool how each coach brings their own to the table, but you know, they each give you what you need. So it's pretty cool to have that.
If there's one thing you and I both know about this program, it's that it doesn't just develop a Lady Vol athlete, it develops a well-rounded woman. How have these coaches helped shape you into the woman you are today?
Again, like they just care about you more as a person than a player. I feel like I can stop playing basketball today and they will still love and respect me as the person that I am. And you know, they are very serious about leaving Tennessee and being a great person. They want you to be a good person first and, you know, just be smart with every decision that you make. So just having that means a lot, and you know, like they don't just care about you for basketball.
It's senior night on Rocky Top as we honor Rickea Jackson.
Rickea, it only took you 2 years to put your name in the record books here. You're alongside some greats like Candace Parker and Bridget Gordon. But let's look beyond the stats for a quick second and just tell me what you think you have left an impact on when it comes to your game at Tennessee.
I feel like I've left the impact on just being myself on the court, having fun with my teammates, being that aggressive but finesse player, being very versatile. I feel like I bring a lot of aspects to the game, and I just like to have fun with my teammates each and every day, so that's what just makes it fun.
We have a lot more basketball to play this season. We're not trying to get too far ahead down the line, but when your time as a Lady Vol does come to a close here, who is the woman that is Rickea Jackson today that Tennessee helped develop and that you can now take with you into your next adventure in life?
Yeah, a very confident woman, a woman who knows her worth, a woman who is just more than a basketball player, and just being the strong-minded person that I am, you know, overcoming all that adversity and still standing strong today. Again, I feel like it just built character and it really turned me into the person I am today.
What are you gonna miss the most?
Everything. I'm gonna miss everything. My teammates, just the college atmosphere, my coaches. I'm definitely gonna miss Tennessee a lot.